Rotating your players is a smart approach to use your whole squad of 15 players, allowing you to navigate around one player's difficult matchup by employing a second option player from your bench with a more favourable fixture. When dealing with budget players, particularly goalkeepers and defenders, this approach can be applied, and the most useful combinations are likely to be those representing teams outside the top 6, since their players will be a lot cheaper. We'll go through the best rotation pairs for the next 10 weeks in this video, so let's get started. With 36 saves and 29 FPL points, Jose Sa has a 2.20 XG prevented this year. Only Wes Foderingham among goalkeepers made more saves than Sa, with him recording 45. Wolverhampton Wanderers have kept more clean sheets on the road than at the Molineux Stadium this year, but how will they fare ahead of their favourable forthcoming fixtures? There is reason to be optimistic, since 2 of Wolves' next 3 opponents are among the lowest 6 clubs in terms of expected goals this season. Areola is the 4th highest scoring goalkeeper this year, with 2 bonus points and 1 clean sheet, making his price of £4.2 million a steal. This season, the Frenchman leads goalkeepers in expected goals prevented, with only Foderingham, Jose Sa and Neto producing more saves. Clean sheets are possible for the Hammers in the next game weeks, with ties against Everton, Nottingham Forest and Burnley. The defence is next, and only Ollie Watkins and Pedro Neto carved out more FPL assists than Kieran Trippier this season, and only Bruno Fernandes and Trent Alexander-Arnold have created more big chances than him this term. Newcastle ranks 4th in expected goal conceded this season, keeping 3 clean sheets. They face Crystal Palace, Wolves and Bournemouth in the next 4 game weeks, all of which have a difficulty rating of 2. At 4.5 million, Mark Gay represents an affordable way into a Crystal Palace defence that has a joint league-high 4 clean sheets this season. Only Man City, Arsenal, Newcastle, Chelsea and Brentford held their opponents to fewer expected goals. Since game week 1, the centre-back has amassed 6 bonus points without registering a single attacking return. In the next 7 weeks, Palace will face only 1 big side as well as 2 recently promoted teams, and 4 of those games have a difficulty rating of only 2. Willy Boly is Nottingham's most attacking defender this season, with 5 shots on target. Only Scott McKenna had more attempted assists among Forest defenders, and no other teammate produced more big chances, while only 7 other clubs had more clean sheets than the Reds. Forest defence rotates quite well with Liverpool, Crystal Palace and West Ham over the next 10 weeks, and they meet newly promoted Luton this week. One theme that has evolved ahead of the next game weeks is the concept of abandoning Erling Haaland and investing heavily at the back. This season, 2 of the top 10 scoring players overall are in defence, and the previous time a defender cracked the top 10 was in the 2022-2023 season. Alexander-Arnold led all defenders with 4.92 points per game in the second half of last season. Over the next 3 game weeks, Liverpool has a favourable run of matches against Everton, Nottingham and Luton. Despite the lure of the attacking Kieran Trippier, solid and reliable centre-back Sven Botman offers a less expensive way into Newcastle's defence. Despite missing 2 games due to a knee injury, which he suffered midway through this season, the Dutch defender is expected to make his comeback this upcoming weekend. Always dangerous from set pieces, his 5 shots in the box during that period ranks 2nd among Newcastle defenders. Newcastle will look to build on their 3 clean sheets this season when they face Palace, Wolves, Bournemouth and Everton in the following 7 game weeks. Following Aaron Wan-Bissaka's long-term injury this season, United fullback Diego Dalot started in all 6 games from game week 3 on. His 3.92 points per game average in the 2022-2023 season ranks 2nd among teammates that year, trailing only Luke Shaw. Fixtures against Sheffield United, Fulham, Luton Town and Everton in the next 5 game weeks could help United mount a significant recovery, but matchups with 3 top 6 teams in the next 10 weeks may reduce their appeal. With a direct hand in 4 goals this season, Vladimir Koufal is one of the cheapest routes into the West Ham defence. 4 of his assists came during West Ham's difficult first 8 games, and his 13 created chances have only surpassed by Alfie Doughty around his price tag. With a generous upcoming schedule, the Hammers will be seeking to improve on their clean sheet record, which saw them keep only 1 clean sheet during that span, with only Sheffield United conceding more shots. If you like the video, do click on the like and subscribe buttons. More videos coming later this week, so be sure to have your notifications enabled. We'll see you at the next one.